What's going on, guys? This is Ben and Warren, and
William Satterwhite.
And this is Maxim Moments. I'm from Houston, Texas. He's from
Akron, Ohio.
I play tackle.
I'm center.
You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a little show, little something we got going where we finna talk about football, rap about us, so you can see what it's like to be a football player and what it's like outside. So
basically, starting from the top. Your backstory, Bennett. You from Texas? Why Tennessee?
Yeah. All right. One thing y'all gotta learn about me, I am not from Texas, bro. I lived there to play football. You know what I'm saying? I'm a really East Coast kid. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, Upper Marlboro. Shout out my fool Herb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was born in Upper Marlboro, moved around the East Coast a lot. So all my family live on the East Coast.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. New York, North Carolina. I had a lot of family in South Carolina, Charleston, Beaufort, those areas near all the water. So I'm big on water, but I'm not big on oceans. But I came back to Tennessee, or came back towards the East Coast because all my family over here. I'm 3 hours drive from my grandma, people like that, and it was right for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
I had nothing. I got no better opportunity than come play SEC football in the South. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, going off what he said, I'm from the East Coast too. I'm from Ohio though, so like most people don't know where Ohio is, or like what Ohio is.
I don't
but
even know if we count that as East Coast, bro.
It's really not.
You in the North,
it's not East Coast, but it's not Midwest. I don't know what
You're
Ohio
in the North,
is.
bro. Just say it.
We just in the North, but like North don't even claim us.
Let me get a soda pop.
So yeah, we Ohio. I'm from near Cleveland, really, like I think like 45 minutes south, small little suburb, Barberton, Ohio. Shout out to my people out there. You know, growing up, I ain't watch football that much, but I was a Buckeyes fan. But had a SEC football, the best football, so you had to come down here,
right?
Experience that. So yeah,
bro, I'd take SEC football over
for sure.
12,
Big 10, for
Big
sure.
10,
ACC. SEC is the best competition.
SEC for sure. Competition. What Derrick Henry said, it's the closest thing to
the pros,
NFL football. Yeah. And I mean, shoot, every day in practice, you can really see it. Like they really put their life on the line to
for
sure what they want. Why did you actually pick Tennessee?
Really, for most people don't know this, but education really big part of my life. So really just education, engineering. You know, I was either gonna be here, another big engineering school, but I feel like here's gonna be the best opportunity really between football and school. So that's really the main reason why get that education. You know.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw a really great mix of not only football but like the sports side of it, and majored in kinesiology. It's not like this isn't like number one or number two but it's a good kinesiology degree. It's a respected kinesiology degree, and I can do what I want. Like I can choose what I want to do with that, and I get the chance to play football. So you never know where I can take that beyond that.
And we got the resources too. Like Thornton, we really can easy degree and get a degree in 3 years. Really, not
really, genuinely.
Yeah, have the extra year to get another degree.
Yeah, exactly. Really, tons of people to work with.
Yeah,
you're people with experience not only in like education side of stuff, but like people that played football at high levels too, so they understand what you're going through most of the time. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be
the best part,
man,
most convenient part, really. And it's right there by the dorms too. Really, a walking distance.
If I had to deal with like 6 to 10 classes during a fall schedule, plus they like pestering me to do like 10 assignments, I'd be like, come on.
That is another thing too. They did try to get all our classes done in the summer and the spring, so in the fall come around, we mainly focus on football.
We focus on what you
I feel like most schools really don't do that. They try to cram everything into the fall.
Crazy. Could not do it.
Yeah.
Stress out your players.
I just feel like least stress as possible here.
Right, exactly. On the topic of like SEC football and like playing in the SEC and us both being new to it, how do you feel about like the conference changing one and then all the other conferences changing, no more Pac-12?
I feel like really conferences shouldn't even really exist anymore. I feel like teams like Mountain West don't got that many teams anymore. Pac-12 don't got that many teams. I just feel like the SEC just got better at, and the new teams we got. I just feel like the conference is overall just gonna be more dominant really than other conferences. Like Big Ten, they got some okay teams. I think they added Oregon and Washington. I just think and UCS.
I think Arizona too.
I don't know, but I just feel like that's
ACC.
Yeah, I just feel like moves like that don't really make sense. I feel like more of a money grab because them schools are on the West Coast. Big Ten really East Coast, Northern states. Yeah, but I feel like SEC stuck to the roots and Southern schools, so it's better than the competition.
I think the two additions to the SEC are great in general, and I think like for schools like like Oregon and all them that are joint. Like it's a big adjust, bro.
Big
Not
adjust.
only are you on the West Coast, but now you're playing like a run heavy,
Yeah,
freaking 7 down
East Coast football
lineman
way
team.
different than West Coast.
Yeah.
West Coast really pass heavy. I
Pass
feel like
heavy, air
East Coast
raid
just
teams.
run that ball
You see
over
what-
here in the East.
We all know. We all see the way Michigan put 7 linemen on the field.
Yeah, and the
Run
weather
down your
different
field
too.
all day.
That weather change can be
That weather
hectic.
changes.
High altitude to
Low altitude
basic
plus
air,
cold.
yeah.
Plus
See, that's the main thing. I'm ready to play in the cold. Not gonna fake.
Honestly, yeah, I low key want to play.
I'm ready to see how SEC teams really do in the cold. You know,
I think I'd actually thrive in the cold. I'm not gonna lie to you.
because most players like already at practice when they get a little chilly, they be crying with the weather. But when it get hot, I'd be out there dying.
Straight
Sweating
humidity,
profusely,
profusely, bro.
Yeah,
I'm out there.
80% humidity at 7 a.m.
That's sick. At least you don't, bro. If you had to play in Texas like I did, okay, I went back.
Never do it.
What did I do? I went back for the break, right?
Yeah.
I went back for the break. The first day I get out there, the only day I go outside to work out, fam, 110 outside. Humidity, not 85.
Couldn't do it, bro.
8 a.m.
Every time I go home,
8
bro,
a.m.,
it's
bro.
always raining, bro. Every time I go home, it's raining.
I'm talking about 8 a.m. I'm out there fully drenched shirt, had to take it off. Coach brought out the fan with the, with the little water.
With the water, yeah, the old head fan.
Bro, I'm sitting here.
About to die. Nah, bro. Every time I go home, it either be raining or it be chilly. The hottest it usually get probably like 80.
And that's so
Maybe like mid 90s. And that's
so
hot.
sick.
Like everybody outside swimming shirtless, shorts. But I'm telling you, winter come around, bro. It's negative degrees. It's snow outside. People walking around in shorts though. Still,
That is a different type of cold though.
I go outside.
You really got to
in
be
the
used to
cold.
that though.
Yeah, you gotta grow up in it.
Like you can't take no kid from Texas and throw him into that.
Oh no, never.
He's dead.
Especially not the winter. Our winter's long too. Like it'd be cold all year round. down
Yeah,
there.
literally. That's the one thing I remember. Even like down to the south, bro. Like North Carolina, bro. Like you could that cold could last like a cool 8 months.
Yeah, but it's still not even cold as up north. We get that lake
I know that.
lake breeze from
Man,
like Erie.
Bro, I had when I lived in New York, bro. I lived up in the mountains, bro. Like I'm talking about my homeboy house, my childhood best friend's house, up the hill, flat land. You can see over the mountain tree line. What? It's freezing.
I love the cold though. The cold really not that bad if you're thinking about. Cause you would rather be able to layer up. You can't take layers off though.
Bro.
Yeah,
I can't take layers off, bro. I weigh 330 pounds, bro. I can sweat it off.
Sweat, man. All you gonna do is lose weight when you sweat either.
I'm for
Like,
sure
that's the
sweating it
thing.
off. Came here. What am I? I'm down like 17 pounds, bro.
Probably.
Sick.
Shit, I'm up 20.
It's not
That's
even
what
like
matter. Cool 20.
Cool.
So what? Going off the conferences teams you talked about, where are you most excited to play this year?
Okay.
I want to say our away games this year is Georgia for sure, Oklahoma. I think
Florida.
no, Florida's at home.
Florida's home.
Yeah,
I was gonna say. Okay, so
I think those two really. Then I think North Carolina, NC State.
NC State. That's gonna be a cool game.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the other away team, but those three right there. Which are you most excited
Of
to play?
those
At?
three, what was it again? UNC, Georgia,
NC State, Georgia,
Oklahoma. Okay. Out of those three, Oklahoma for sure. I remember going there on visits. That stadium is definitely jumping when it gets to moving.
It's gonna be a packed
If
game too.
And this is.
And I think that we're the first SEC team.
Yeah, we are
So
the
it's
first
gonna be
SEC team. It's gonna be banging
game.
in there. It's gonna that might be like
Might be game of the week.
That might be game of the week. Like seriously. But if you had to ask me like outside of those three teams,
Yeah,
like
SEC
on to the
in
next
general.
years,
SEC in
bro,
general.
I'd love. Okay. I hope, and kind of don't hope that I get to play a night game in the swamp, bro.
I was gonna say the swamp
like it's
too.
like it's
I was gonna
06.
say the
Like
swamp
it's
too.
06. You
I
know
feel
how
like
hard that
the
would be?
swamp atmosphere at night just
Bro,
it's
it's
just
like
peak.
scary.
You gotta do with the
bro.
humidity too. I think it's just overall mental
I
and
remember-
physical battle.
I
At the
remember
same
watching
time.
that. What was that documentary about Florida that recently came out? Kings of the Swamp.
I think so.
Kings of
Yeah,
the Swamp,
yeah.
bro. Watching what's his name? Tim
Tebow?
Tebow
Yeah.
and all them like when
Grind
they
it out.
who did they beat down there? I think they might have beat us, and it like you could hear the bro. You could hear the roar. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
Nah, they beat some team, bro. Some orange looking team. I don't know who these talking about.
wasn't that stuff?
Wasn't us. Couldn't be.
But yeah,
But it literally like the camera started shaking. I was like, that's got to be like the most hype experience of your life, bro.
I'm trying to think. I feel like out of the SEC, besides Florida, I'm trying to see.
I think Mizzou would be a cool one.
I was gonna say Mizzou or probably Georgia.
I feel like Georgia's gonna be. I don't know what I feel like. I don't know what it is. I feel like everything about Georgia is like overrated.
I don't know. I just
Like I feel like they have great football, but I feel like their
the
stadium.
fan base not really jumping.
I feel like it's not like you know how certain fan bases got that juice.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
everybody know about it. Georgia fans, they just kind of
Florida got that juice. We got that juice for sure. What's another team? Oklahoma. Oklahoma does have that juice. So does Texas, especially during that Red River rivalry. I was finna, but I almost tongue twisted that.
I would have laughed.
Man.
Yeah, I just feel like Georgia's fan base is kind of just.
I feel like it's just like
they don't got really heart for real.
I feel like it's going bump, but like I feel like they almost expect the win, so they don't even pop out for real.
Yeah,
they just let it go.
Man, so your experiences so far, you're summer guy technically.
Yeah.
I'm a early enrollee. So what's been the most different for you transitioning from high school to college? You would say.
So for me, I spent like those last 6 months in Texas because I wanted to
doing nothing in high school,
man,
bro.
High school's over by January,
bro. It's over by December.
Really?
Once those first 2 quarters are over, you don't do nothing.
Once
in high
that
school.
Christmas break hit,
you
2.5 week break,
bro, especially if you a senior, bro. You come back, you do nothing.
I'm stuck in the crib playing the game for 2 weeks. I come back, you talking about some? All right, we're gonna read this book.
All my homies was napping in class, and they was
off in the back,
man.
But what I did with my last 6 months before I came here, so I got 2 trainers in Houston. Shout out my boy at Vault PT, Billy, and shout out my dog at Dominant Linemen, CJ Barner. Those are my guys. I spent like the last 6 months working out with them, working out with some NFL players, getting up early, 2 a days, all that
grind
stuff.
out.
Literally just trying to working with Coach Rhett too.
Yeah,
just trying to get ready for
them Zoom calls too. Yeah,
them Zoom calls would do it.
Yeah,
but like I literally was like I was scared of the fact that I would be so behind because I was like a summer dude that I was constantly like just working and going through all the.
I feel like that's the only downside really of being a summer guy. Just feeling behind, maybe getting behind too. If you don't stay on point, that's why I feel like graduating early was the.
I really wish I could have graduated early, but school and.
But graduating early, you jump right into it.
Yeah.
Really,
jumping into spring ball.
The day I technically graduated, the next day I literally drove down here, practiced everything, bowl game. But I feel like being able to be a high schooler and experience a bowl game is like a lifetime opportunity for sure. Like going down there for the week, bonding with the guys.
Yeah.
Bonding in Orlando, just spending time with them.
Especially a bunch of dudes you like, but you don't know.
You don't know. It's like getting to know them.
Yeah.
Outside of football first, really just like help build the team camaraderie. All the older guys really cool and like no negative people in the locker room. I just feel like everyone's so cool. So just being able to go down there, spend a week with them, vibe, then watch them, beat up on the Big Ten. It was just a great experience,
I think that was the one thing I was really happy to see when I came here was like the older dudes. They're not like,
like old school, like movies you see.
The movies where you see the older dudes,
hazing, swirlies, all that. They all chill, like
none of that. Like
it's
a bunch of dudes that like come together, bro. Like I ain't never seen like today at the end of practice, bro. I ain't never seen a group of dudes joke around like that and mess around, throwing water, having fun, going through like sliding through a new run and pro period. Like it was nothing, just having fun, talking to each other. That was definitely a cool thing. And like coming from that, like when I first got here, I literally graduated high school, and like day after drove that 14-hour drive, which I will never be making again. You couldn't pay me to go back.
6 hours, bro. 6 hours is straight.
You couldn't pay me to go back 14 hours, but like literally, I came down here. I'm in workouts. I'm scared. I'm thinking I'm out of shape, and I get to the workout. I'm like, oh, it's good, and then. What really hit me was meetings, bro.
Nah, you ain't.
You think you learning on Zoom, bro? You ain't
really
learning till you doing them plays every day.
Yeah, and drawing them up,
learning.
Drawing them on a whiteboard.
That's what helped me the most. I feel like I know every play we run.
The cans too,
the cans definitely.
Going on the cans, walking through that.
Cans definitely.
Then going through it full speed again really just help get
They definitely influence they definitely put a lot of like extra work into the young guys so they can actually be part of the team early.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Like I don't feel like I'm just like some bum that's just
extra piece,
little reps in.
Yeah, young guys get a lot of love, so we can develop the program. We the next people here, so really focus on us.